Hello everyone, my name is Sarah Trulio and I'm the Vice Chair of the East Long Meadow School Committee. I'm here at Mountain View today alongside the Superintendent, Gordon Smith, the Chair of the School Committee, Greg Thompson, and the Building Principal, Elaine Santinello. As many of you may know, on Monday, March 8th, the School Committee unanimously voted for a shift in the instructional model. Beginning on April 5th, students in grades K to 5 will have the opportunity to either return to a full in-person instructional model or they will be able to continue in the remote option. On April 12th, the students in grades 6 through 12 will also be afforded that opportunity of either returning to a full in-person instructional model or continuing with the remote option. We are super excited to be here today to film an informational video that will hopefully highlight some of the planning that has begun here at Mountain View and across our other sites. We will take a look at the cafeteria, the car line, and some classroom designs. We want to thank all the families, all of the students, the faculties, the staff, the administrators, and our support out of the central office for their flexibility, their commitment to placing students first, and remaining steadfast in their desire to see students return in a safe fashion. As always, we will continue with our mitigation strategies such as hand hygiene, ensuring that we're masking, affording for proper social distancing, and continuing to clean and disinfect. We hope you find this video informative, and thank you for your time today.
Hi, I'm Elaine Santinello, the principal at Mountain View, and I'm out here showing how our students arrive every morning. When the buses arrive on the Hamden Road side of the building, students exit the buses and go directly to their homerooms from the front door of the school. For car line in the morning, parents pull up along the sidewalk on the Summers Road side of the building. So the car line comes in off Summers Road and parents pull up along this entire sidewalk up until the basketball hoop, where students exit their cars and they walk on the sidewalks to all of the classroom doors around the building. If they aren't in one of these classrooms, we have staff located on the other corner for the even numbered hallway, and some of the students enter through this side door over here if they are on the other side of this wing. The students line up and walk through the playground, and when they enter the door, there's a hand sanitizer bottle right at the door, which they use before they go in and take their seat. So when the students are all seated at their desks and Mrs. Lennon is teaching both the students in front of her and the students at home, she stands towards the front of the room, keeping her 6 feet away from the students, but also being able to see both the students in class and at home at the same time. And Mr. Johnson, her student teacher, can also communicate with the students that are at home. So the only special that students have outside of their classroom is PE. So when they enter the gym, they go from the main hallway, but when they exit the gym, they come in from outside and enter through the front door to get back to their classroom. So this is what a third grade classroom looks like right now, with students seated 6 feet away from each other. When all the students return, the desks where they are now will have them 3 feet away from each other, side to side. But in this classroom, which is bigger than most of our classrooms at Mountain View, they're 6 feet from front to back. At lunchtime, this is what they will look like also, because I will have half of the class in the cafeteria with me, while the other half stays in the room to eat. And we will switch that so that kids get a chance to eat in both locations. So when we have lunch, when we have all returned to school, I will have half of the students from each grade level in the cafeteria at a time. So about 48 students. We only set up part of the cafeteria today for you to see what it would look like. Students will be seated 6 feet away from each other. They will take their masks off the way they're supposed to and lay them on the table, have their lunch. At Mountain View, we have been having a silent lunch just to be safe. And then it's only 20 minutes. Then they're outside for a half an hour. We extended recess this year to 30 minutes so they'd have more time to socialize. When the recess bell rings, students line up on a white line outside of their classroom door, and they enter the room 6 feet apart. For car line in the afternoon, all elementary schools have their own procedures that they follow, but here at Mountain View, the cars line up along the sidewalk on the Summers Road side of the building, similar to the morning, and I walk to each car where there is either a sign in the window or the parent tells me the student name. I call the student over the walkie-talkie and they come out their exterior classroom door and enter their car. The whole process in the morning and the afternoon takes less than 15 minutes. That may increase once we're all back in school, but once we get in the swing of things, it seems to go very smoothly.